Hey Facebook, Mr. Joe here at Borans Temple Karate, and today we're going to be doing our drill for skill for the adults and teens class. The adults and teens class, we're working on something called the 360 defense. Inside of this egg that I'm making with my hands here is everything really important to me. Anything that tries to get inside of this egg, I want to get away. I want it to get away from me, or I don't want it to get in at all. So with this, I'm going to use my hands in this position here. This is just for learning purposes. I'm going to use both hands. 1, 2, 3. Suck my hands in to my ribs. 4, 5, 6. Notice that even though I'm not in a combative stance, I'm still using these blocks as if I was really striking something. Making my hand tight, gluing my fingers together, and throwing my arm with conviction. Not just putting my hand up there as an activity. Mr. Frank? This is why. Going against somebody who's bigger, stronger, better looking than you, you want to make sure that you're able to protect yourself. So here I have my hands up and its blade all ready. He goes for the overhead, utilizing one arm, 1. And I'll come back. 2, 3, hold it right there. Now, if you look here, guys, Mr. Frank is coming in with some force. He's not going really fast, but he's not just throwing his hand out there. He's hitting pretty solid. So that's going to force me to rotate my hand and strike, not just with my hand, but also the blade of my forearm. Now, if you're working with your brother or sister, your mom or your dad, you may not want to strike their arm so much that you get a bruise on them. So Mr. Frank is going to use the inside of his arm here, the meaty part of his arm, as opposed to making contact with the hard bone of his arm. Just one way to help save yourself, guys. 4 is going to come to the ribs. Now, you may not see it right now, but he struck to my side here. I'm going to suck this in and absorb that strike. Let that energy come out the other side of my hip. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to add some different strikes. The body is a great puzzle piece, and it's a great jigsaw puzzle, so there's a lot of moves that will fit into certain areas. 1, all right, straight to the face, fits really nice right to the mouth. 2, comes right underneath the chin, and then I can latch on with my hand, with my tiger claws at the end. 3, I then can overhook with an inward elbow strike, connecting to the face once again, or slamming to the chest here. 4, sucking it in. I won't want to, for this one, I'm going to track right up his arm. I'm keeping that connection, going right to the face. A new angle, same side. 1 with that punch. 2 with a palm heel strike. 3, and I can use that palm heel strike, or I can use my elbow. It can be interchangeable. You can interchange these here. And then finally for 4, suck it in, and then I come straight out like a shock for a spring. Thank you, Mr. Frank.